Courtney has this? Okay. Hey everyone, let me pause this music. Welcome to the Team Fit Revolution weekly call. It is Thursday, April 21st. And tonight we are going to have some fun and do some social media Russian roulette. Can you guys all hear me okay, or should I put in my headphones? I'm outside, obviously. Okay, if the sound gets weird at any point, let me know and just type in the chat box and I can plug in my headphones, but this works for now. Cool. Well, if you're not familiar with Russian roulette, this is, I'm actually not going to tell you too much about it. First, I would like some people to volunteer. I'm going to give out prizes I'm going to pick 4 volunteers for tonight, and you will have an opportunity to learn, to grow. You're going to be putting yourself out there for sure, but this is a safe place. It all comes from a place of love. If you already participated last time, if you've done this before, I'm going to say you can't do it again because hopefully you already got some really good feedback that you've been implementing into your business. But if you would like to participate, go ahead and type in the chat box, and I'm just going to randomly select 4 people to participate in tonight's Russian roulette. And once I pick the people, I will tell you more about what this Russian roulette really consists of. I don't want to give away it all right now, but I promise it's going to be a ton of fun. And if you haven't been on a Russian roulette call yet, you're in for a treat. So thank you so much for being here. Yeah, exactly. Why not? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Honestly, you guys, constructive criticism and feedback is something that is really hard to give. But anyone that is willing to give you constructive feedback and criticism, they love you because it's not easy. And truly, oh, do you guys see that? Oh, it's a little airplane taking off. Anyone that's willing to be that honest with you truly cares about you and wants you to succeed. So know that all of my feedback comes from a place of love. I truly just want to help you be your very best. Is it still fine? You can hear me with all this stuff going on in the background? Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut that off. If you haven't typed in the chat box, you're not up for Russian roulette today. I'm literally just going to scroll and land on someone. So first one, Cassie, I can't say your last name. Cassie B, you're the first one. And then second one, Cindy Lopez. And third one, Carly Myers. And fourth one, oh, I got Carly again. Fourth one, Courtney Klopp. Yay! Okay, so let me just write those people down because otherwise I'll forget in about 2 seconds. Okay, so it was Cassie B. Sorry, pulling up my notepad. Cassie, Cindy, Courtney. Who else? I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Not Sonia, not you. Whose name did I say that I forgot? Oh, Carly Myers. Ha, Carly, you're not getting away from me that fast. I didn't forget about you, I swear. Okay, 3 or 4 C's. Look at that. It just must be like the C day. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I hear another plane coming in somewhere. Oh, there it goes. You guys get an air show too. How cool is this? Like we're literally in like the airplane landing zone. So these planes taking off go to the San Juan Islands. So you can come into Seattle and then go fly to all the islands. Seattle is like an absolutely amazing place if you haven't been here before. I highly recommend getting out here ASAP. Okay, so tonight's call we're going to try to keep fairly short just because I have got some dinner plans for the night, but I really wanted to do this and spend some time with you guys and looking at our social media. So Cassie, if you could type in the chat box, would you like me to look at your Facebook profile or your Instagram profile? Where are you primarily posting? Or where would you like the most help right now? Go ahead and type in the chat box or unmute yourself. Facebook like page. Cool. Could you type in your Facebook like page URL for me? And I will pull it open and then screen share with you guys. And basically what we're going to do is give constructive criticism, positive, and, some things that they can work on to help move their business forward. Okay. So we're going to really just use practical examples. And this is going to be, even though we're looking at, a specific person's social media page. I think what's really cool about this is it presents the opportunity for all of us to really learn together. So Cassie, I think you unmuted yourself, yeah?
Oh, hello? Hold on.
Okay. You're good. You're good. Stay unmuted because we can talk. Let's talk.
Hello? Oh, hi. Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I just got home from grocery shopping.
You're in Alaska, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it's super beautiful up there too.
It's 5 o'clock right now.
Nice. Oh my goodness, look at that. So awesome. Well, thanks so much for getting on the call. I've got your like page pulled open. I'm going to share the screen and let's take a look at this and see what you've got going on. Okay, can you guys see the screen? You see it? Okay, thank you. Okay, so here we are on Cassie's like page. I will go ahead and click like because I haven't liked your page. So I love that you're using a like page. It's really awesome. It can be very hard to get your like page going at first, but you guys, I definitely think like at some point in time, you're gonna have to think about when you transition over here. Those are like rowers back there. I don't know if you could see those, but I got distracted. Okay, so I love you're very responsive to messages. This is a really cool feature that you have from your like page inbox. I think there's actually like a button that you can turn on if you go to your back page of your profile. It says like message me now. I see the message button here, but there's something you can turn on, especially if you're very responsive to messages. That will help more people message you. Yeah, it typically replies within I think it's right there. There it is. Typically replies within minutes, message now. So that's an awesome feature. Obviously on a like page, the one drawback from a like page is that you can't initiate conversations with people. They have to initiate the contact with you. So they have to either message you, which is why I haven't even looked at any of your social media, but like if we're talking about a like page or really any social media platform, it's very important to be including a call to action, making sure people know that your door is open to have conversations. We're not necessarily talking about, hey, if you want to join my challenge group, comment below. We're talking about my door is always open if you want to chat. My door is always open if you need support. Basically making sure that people know that you're a go-to person if they want help with their health and fitness goals. Like I said, I obviously haven't looked at yours, Cassie, but this is just something to mention. If you want more people messaging you, if you want more messages in your inbox, and like just show of hands real quick, who here wants more messages in their inbox? I'm pretty sure you guys all do. Something that's been really key for me, I always have new messages coming in, but if you look at my social media, I'm almost always telling people religiously almost to message me or to inbox me or like that I want to talk to them. Okay. Okay, Thankful Thursday. I love that I have a job. So she's posting about coaching. I love that. So something that I come to people's social media pages, and it's like they're professional challengers. They're owning the challenge group thing, but they're not talking about coaching. So this is awesome because the first post that I went to, Cassie's talking about coaching. She talked about it today on Payday, which is awesome. This is super, super cool. So did you share this to your regular page?
Yeah.
Cool. And she's doing that. She's helping her posts get engagement by sharing them. And obviously she just put this up, so I just gave it some love. Go over to Cassie's page real quick if you guys are on your social media and give her post some love. Help that get into more people's news feeds. But sharing your social media content to your personal page is a great way to get more eyes on it. So I love that you're doing that. So far, Cassie, this is all really great. I love it. She's sharing BarkBox videos. So she's using other content to get engagement on her page. This one obviously didn't get too much engagement yet, but this is exactly the kind of stuff that you want to be doing to get more engagement on your page. Like I said, I'll like that as well. Accountability for her own journey. She did her workout this morning. She's being proof that the products work. Vital behavior. And this is already, you guys, she's already posted 3 times today. We're just on today's post. So that's awesome. You're already like today I give you an A+. Like you killed it today on your social media game. So let's keep scrolling down this and see what we find. Making some guacamole. Okay, so tip of advice here. I love that you're making guacamole. A quick way to add value to other people's lives would be here's the recipe, and just typing out the quick recipe for however you make your guacamole. And then not only did you make guacamole, you added value to people's lives. And that's people love recipes. They also love to share recipes. So, and look, like this post did get more engagement than your other ones because for some reason people just love food. Lunch, awesome. Accountability, great. It's all April 19th. Cool. So you're being really consistent, Cassie. This is awesome. So the key for you right now is going to be getting more eyes on this content because you're doing everything right when it comes to posting. So you're going to want to continue to do things like sharing content. Are you also inviting the people that like your posts to come like your page?
Yeah. Okay. And all my Facebook friends that I make, they all end up giving an invite to my page too.
Cool. So just make sure, if you guys didn't know this, obviously it's going to look different because I'm on my page and not on Cassie's. But if you're on your like page, if you have a like page and you click the number of likes, just like I did there, instead of add friend, if the person doesn't already like your page, what you'll see there is invite, or it'll already say invited if you did it. But there'll be an invite button. And with a quick press of a button, guys, you can be adding people to your like page. Have you played around with advertising at all yet?
I haven't.
Okay. So when you're ready, that will definitely help you. Definitely do research, do some trainings before you just start spending money on advertising. You guys, if you're spending money on advertising, you can't see it from my page once again, but there's a blue boost button. Don't ever press the blue boost button on your post. That is a no. That is a high. Facebook is going to suck your money dry. So don't do it. I'm not going to go into ad training tonight. But when you want to start Facebook advertising, there's tons of training that you can do. I've done calls on it. Sarah Try's done calls on it. I am in a Facebook like page training right now, so I'll definitely be doing an updated call soon. But when you want to start running ads, you always do it through the ad manager. You go into here and you do create ads.
Okay.
Does anyone in the chat box have any feedback for Cassie? Stuff that you like, stuff that you think she could do more of? If you've got any feedback as we're going through this, please, you guys, participate with me. Give Cassie what you think about her social media, positive words of encouragement. I really think you're doing awesome. Just stay consistent with this and be intentional about getting more eyes to your page, whether that be from sending people from Instagram or inviting or sharing your content into other groups. The key to this stuff working and helping you build your business is getting more eyes and more engagement. So here's a bit of constructive criticism for you. Like Courtney Badger is saying in the chat box, you're really consistent. You're rocking the consistency. The only thing I see missing is a call to action in your posts. So examples of call to action. Right here in this breakfast post that we're looking at. We were starving this morning. Blake had 2 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs. I had 3 and 3. LL, eating dinner early helps with needing to eat a big breakfast for sure. Okay, so a perfect call to action or way to engage your audience is just to add a question onto the end of this and be like, what did you have for breakfast today? And you know what, guys? I ask these questions all the time on my social media posts, and 90% of the time it's crickets. No one responds. I'm asking questions to myself, but I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to ask the question and ask people to engage with me, because that is what's going to encourage people to interact with you. And then the really cool thing is, I don't know if you know this, Cassie. Let me find somewhere where it comes up. Because that's the thing. You're getting likes on your posts right now, but I'm not seeing very many comments. It would be really awesome if we can get some comments on these posts, because on comments, you actually have the ability to message. So I'm seeing no comments on any of these posts. So right there, that's something we need to address. Giving people simple calls to action with just commenting below, as well as call to action to join your team, calls to action to join your challenge groups or whatnot. But let's say that this person wasn't Julie. Obviously, you're friends with Julie, but here's a comment on one of your posts. If someone comments on your post, you'll see like, reply, and it will also give you a message option right here. So you can't reach out to people unless they interact with you on these posts. So if they comment, you can then message them. And everyone, any new person who I don't know who comments on my posts, I message every single one of them and just connect with them and start a new conversation. So that's an easy way to start building new relationships, is make it a habit to message everyone who interacts on your posts.
That's another hard thing, is that when I share, because I share like my like posts to my Facebook profile, and they'll comment on that shared post, but they won't comment on the post itself where it originally came from a lot of the time.
So the thing is, when you share a post, there's then two posts, right? It's not a double post because you're not like double posting it, but there's two posts. Just like you said,
Yeah.
commenting in one place or the other. So if you want to eliminate them commenting in the other place, don't give them the option to comment there. So instead, you need to tag yourself in that post. Then it will still show up on your Facebook personal timeline. There will only be one original post, so they only have one place to comment. It's important to do a mix of both. Don't just do one or the other, do both. I say my rule of thumb when it comes to like page and increasing your like page engagement is to make sure that you're either tagging yourself in your posts or sharing your posts once a day to your Facebook timeline. It definitely shows up, Jocelyn. I'll show you mine. I just tagged myself today. It shows up differently, but it shows up.
So you just tag your page name then?
You have to. Here, I'll show you how I do it on one of my posts. Okay. Oh, well, I actually shared it today. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Perfect. I have it on mine. I just pulled up my Facebook to show you guys how I do it. Hold on. I'm struggling here. Technology challenge, guys. I swear every day is a challenge for me. I'm like, how do I do this? I swear I work on the internet all day long. Okay. Share screen. Okay. So here we are on mine. So Jocelyn just said in the chat box, for those of you that are watching the recording and can't see the chat box, does that not show up anymore, tagging yourself? So she thought that tagging yourself doesn't show up, but I'm going to show you how to do it correctly so that it does show up. It doesn't show up exactly the way that it used to, but it does still. So I did both today. I'm going to just give you an example. So the only posts you'll see on my personal page are things that people are tagging me in. I don't post from here at all. Obviously, you guys are tagging me and stuff all the time, which is awesome because then I can keep up with your journeys and see what you're up to. Here today, I shared this post. So I did one share, but I also did a tag. And I also reminded people to come like my like page. I'm doing this constantly. And then here's the one where I tagged. So this is originating from my like page. I tagged both Alexa and myself in it. So it's showing up on both of our timelines. If you went to Alexa's timeline, it would show up there as well. There's only one originating post. So there's no place for people to comment on it. Obviously, I still didn't get a whole lot of engagement, guys. Like, look, I have 6,000 people that like my page and I only have 3 likes here, okay? So it's not a popularity contest. It's not about how many likes we have. What it is about is our reach. So let me show you how I do this on my like page. Okay, so what I love about like pages is it shows us reach. And obviously you're not going to see this from Cassie's end, and we're kind of going off on a tangent. And I want to get on to other people, but I want to show you this really quick. So what's cool is it shows me how many people this was reached. So only 171 people saw this, which is why only 3 people liked it. Of course, if more people had seen it, I think there would have been more likes there. But what you do to tag yourself, I don't want to do it in the same post that I already did. So let me just, and you may not be able to see this because it's going to go into a different window, I think. I don't know if you can see this. So I open a new window. Can you still see my window? Did it open the new one? Do you guys see the new one of me and Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we click tag photo. There's my personal page. There's Zach's personal page. And then I click done tagging. Okay. So you have to open it in a new window. That's the only way I've found to make it work. People tell me all the time that there's other ways to do it. That's great. Not saying this is the only way. This is how I do it.
So you can only do it through the computer then?
Yes, only from the computer. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a laptop, so.
You can go to your browser on a phone, and you can go to a browser on any device and do it. It just has to be done through the browser, not through mobile.
All right, I'll try that then.
It is kind of, I get it. It's totally a hoop to jump through, but it's worth it. it's worth it to do it. So, okay, let's go on to our next guest. Thank you so much, Courtney, for participating. Or no, not Courtney, Cassie. Sorry, Cassie. Thank you, Cassie, for participating. If you will message me your mailing address, I'm pretty sure I already have it, but message me your mailing address. I'm going to be sending you out a prize next week. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Cindy, where are you at, girlfriend?
Right here.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Well, thank you so much for volunteering tonight. I appreciate it. What would you like to look at, your Instagram or your Facebook?
I feel like I'm really inconsistent on Facebook because I only have like a couple followers, so I'm way more active on Instagram right now.
Cool. Okay, well, let's go to your Instagram. Hold on one second. I'm just going to pull open Instagram.com. Okay, just tip of advice while I'm pulling open your Instagram. I love that you're, you don't have to be on every social media platform. But if you are already posting on Instagram, just quick and easy. Make it habit to post everything you post on Instagram over to your like page, because that's a quick.
I do that. Yeah, it just feels like lazy, if that makes sense, because it's the same exact content.
I totally know what you mean, but it's not lazy. It's working smarter, not harder. Why not get your you want to make the content that you do create work for you and get to as many eyes as possible. So don't look at it as a negative thing, girl. When you're doing that, you're being smart about your time and about what you're putting out there. The chances are of people seeing it on both platforms is like, they never do.
All right.
Okay, so it's Peace and Planks on Instagram?
Yes.
Peace and Planks. I've told you this before, but I love your brand. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so here I pulled open your Instagram. Okay, you guys see Cindy's Instagram? Give me a thumbs up. No? You see it? Okay, good, Cindy. Cool. Thank you. Cool. So she's a PCOS sister. She's down 25 pounds. Lover of comic books, pancakes, adventures, online health and fitness coach, dog mom, Snapchat, a place to contact her outside of Facebook. I think this bio is perfect. Looks great. Your bio should tell people what you're about. It shouldn't be super obvious that you are a Beachbody coach. There definitely should be something in there about coaching or that you do offer support for people, but it shouldn't. Don't ever brand yourself as a Beachbody coach. So what Cindy's done really well is she's branded her. She's Peace and Planks, and that's an amazing way to connect with people versus just being another Beachbody coach, because nobody cares about that. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to have to click on some of your posts to see what the caption is. Okay, so just talking about our life, what's going on right now. Okay, so this top post right here is a week ago. So we want to make sure that these first six posts should be within the last couple days if we're being consistent and posting regularly. Obviously, look, you're just getting back on track, so I'm proud of you for getting back on track, but you know what I mean with the consistency, right, girl?
Yeah.
And so, even if you fall off track with your health and fitness journey or whatnot, just make sure you're sharing that. Share your life. Just share whatever it is that's going on. Like you shared there, you're taking some you time and meditating and chilling, which is what our job is as coaches, is to make our health and happiness our number one priority. Okay, now here's another post. That's awesome. She's posting about her challenge group, right? So she's advertising her challenge group and giving people a call to action to reach out to her. Which is awesome. Okay. So just from looking at a visual standpoint, let's just stop right here. When I first started coaching, and even through about the first year, and even to this day, guys, believe it or not, I hate taking selfies. I do not enjoy taking selfies. I think they're really awkward. I have to usually take 500 to find one that I even slightly like. Oh, taking off again. Okay, I'm gonna put these on just because even if you can hear me, it distracts me every time. I'm like, oh, what's going on behind me? I have a squirrel brain. So something I was just not comfortable with was taking selfies. And in these 6 pictures, I'm just gonna guess that you're not comfortable taking selfies because I don't see your face.
That's the absolute truth. I hate taking selfies, especially in public when I'm doing something that I could be posting about. The last thing I want to do is pull out my phone and be like, hey, babe, take a selfie with me. I hate that.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. That was me. And that's why I could tell as soon as I looked at these 6 pictures that was you.
Yeah.
But you got to get over it. So you just got to get a thick skin and say, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me because this is my job. You are a professional fun haver. You are a selfie taker. You get to document your life and you have to. So, I mean, I'm not saying you have to be walking around town taking selfies with everything that you do. You know, there's definitely a time and place. I'm the same way sometimes where I get uncomfortable or like photo shy in front of people. But at least start with taking them at home regularly on a regular basis. Go outside, get good lighting, brand your face because there's only one of your face. There's only one of you. And like people love to see you. It just connects with people so much more than images that aren't you. Honestly, girl, I would say that's like the only thing that you could add to this to make it better. It's just sharing more of Cindy, like you.
Okay. I'm kicking myself in the ass because I literally just used that, what's it called, selfie stick that you sent me this weekend, and I took this one and I posted it on my Facebook, but I didn't do it on Instagram because the post was lengthy, and I need to do more of that because that's like going to be like the first, without you saying that, like I wouldn't have had any intention of taking another fucking picture anytime soon.
Well, I'm really glad that you used the selfie stick I sent you. That's awesome. Okay, this is just a random side note. I have a shirt with this exact design on it.
Oh, really?
I just saw that and I was like, I have that shirt.
I found that on Pinterest. I thought it was so cute.
So use that selfie stick, get more comfortable. I actually did. It is really cute. So like just get comfortable with using the selfie stick or whatever tools. Like I've got a tripod that I use. I put my phone on timer mode to take selfies or whatnot. And I actually saw that post of you. It was about your outfit, right? Loving yourself, your outfit.
It was actually about like my mental health journey. I just like happened to be wearing something on, point that day.
Okay. I thought something about that I read about it. But anyways, I saw the post and I loved it because it was you, and it wasn't something that I had seen of you in like a really long time. So it definitely stood out to me, and I like remember your dress and what you were wearing and everything. So it's like if I'm gonna remember that based on what I see a lot of stuff on social media, like other people are gonna remember that too and also connect with it. So I think what you've got going on is awesome. I love your brand. I love what you're about, and I just want to see more of Cindy in this brand. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Does anyone else have any comments or feedback for Cindy? I'm gonna go ahead and stop the share. Anything? Awesome work, Cindy. Work on your consistency and more of Cindy, but other than that, you are on the right track. Yeah, like look at that. Your brand is like, people love it. It's like, it's good vibes. Like people are going to connect with that, and they're going to connect with it even more when they see you as part of that brand. So keep up the good work. I'm really proud of you. And also, actually, I have your address, but will you just message me and be like, hey, send me a prize, because otherwise I forget.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. Okay, Carly, you're up next. Jennifer, if you're not sure what branding is, there's like calls that we've done all about branding, but branding is just finding what you are going to represent on social media beyond Beachbody, because we don't want to just be Beachbody's brand, right? We want to be you, and we want to find a way to authentically represent you on social media. So definitely check out some of those team calls about branding. Okay, Carly, I saw that you said you wanted me to look at your Facebook personal page, so I'm pulling that open right now. Sorry. Okay. Okay, where are you at, Carly? You can unmute yourself. Hi.
Okay.
How's it
When
going?
we were typing, I was like, wait, it's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn. My love, it's your turn. It's gonna be good. Even if you're being inconsistent, it's okay. Like there's a wake up call. Like you're getting called out for being inconsistent, and sometimes we need those gentle call outs to be like, okay, I gotta get my shit together if I want to make my dreams reality. Because that's what this is about. We're here to hold each other accountable. So I'm holding you accountable right now, girlfriend. Okay, so yes, definitely. I love what you said in the chat box about using your Instagram content and your Snapchat content. You guys, if you're on Snapchat, if you're on Instagram, like don't work harder than you need to. Use that stuff and post multiple places, because social media has all these funky algorithms that they're constantly putting us through, all these hoops that they're making us jump through to make our content be seen. So the more bang for your buck that you can get with your content that you're spending time creating, the better. This has been key to my success, is not just putting all my eggs in one basket, being consistent across multiple platforms of social media. And I'm by no means just spending a whole bunch of time on social media to do so. I'm just copying and pasting and posting the caption. Okay, so, well, let's see. When is this date? So yesterday, that's someone else's post. So let's see where we find a picture of Beachbody or something health and fitness related. So here we are on April 17th. April 17th is almost a week ago. So we need to be posting consistently about our health and fitness journey or something related. It doesn't always have to be your Shakeology. It doesn't always have to be your workout. It could be what you had for lunch. It could be that you made a better choice. You didn't get the donuts you didn't eat the donuts in the office. You ate an apple or whatever. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to be screaming the name Beachbody or 21 Day Fix or anything like that, but make sure people know you're consistently working on yourself, even if you're not perfect. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress, right? So share the progress with people. I'll give you a like here. This is a Snapchat picture. So there you go. You're using a Snapchat picture over on Facebook, which is awesome. I am going to encourage you, if you are going to post your Snapchat pictures, to make sure that they are visually appealing Snapchat pictures. So a little bit prettier than this. What do I mean by that? I'm not saying you have to spend 5 minutes photographing your Shakeology glass, but pay attention to things like lighting. Just go stand in front of a window. Like if the window's in front of you, you want to be standing this way so the natural light is coming in, and then you take the picture like this with the Shakeology, and I don't know if you can see me, but your Shakeology in the air, the natural light coming in, you're going to get 10 times better quality picture, even on Snapchat, just taking 2 extra seconds to think about what you're actually taking a picture of. But this is awesome way to use her content in more than one places. All she did was save that Snapchat to her camera roll and then upload it here, okay? You could do the same thing on Instagram, right? Just put some white borders on it. I do that all the time. Now, here's something you can add to this, Carly, to make this post better. For more behind the scenes look into my life, or to hang out with me and follow my health and fitness journey, come follow me on Snapchat. So invite people to come follow you on Snapchat so that you're growing your Snapchat following. Anytime I post a Snapchat picture, I remind people to go follow me on Snapchat, okay? So you're missing a big mark if you don't constantly remind people of that. And sure, I feel kind of annoying being like, follow me on Snapchat, but it works, you guys. I've gotten like 30 new followers on Snapchat this week, or like since I've been in this houseboat. Apparently everyone wants to see houseboats because they're all following me on Snapchat. So give them a reason to follow you on Snapchat. Post stuff on Snapchat that you're not showing other places, and then people have incentive to come get the behind the scenes look into your life. Okay, so that was kind of a tangent on the one post, but let's keep looking. Oh, April 17th. Did it just change dates? Okay, another Snapchat post. So you're already doing that. Look, you're doing good with the Snapchat post. So I'm going to encourage you to start taking more pictures, not on Snapchat, because that looks like what you're doing already. Look, yep, you're doing all Snapchat, which is cool, but you got to get outside your comfort zone and take pictures too, okay?
I have a lot of pictures because I remember from videos or team calls from the past, like when Carly's been on, or things that you said or Emma said or Alexa said, like taking pictures, saving them somewhere, and not posting them anywhere so that you have somewhere. But I have this problem where I get into my head and I'm like, well, I'm not really into that picture anymore, so I'm not going to post it.
Yeah, who cares? It's just like, don't overthink it. You know, you just got to bless and release. Don't wait for things to be perfect. What was that thing that like Bonnie Ingalls said? Like, done is better than perfect.
Yeah.
So much better. So it's like, you're just do it. Just post it, and then like, don't even look at it. Like, if you're scared to post something or like whatever, post it, turn your phone off, go do something else. But definitely just don't just take the photos. The photos aren't doing you any good just sitting in your camera roll if you're not posting them. Okay. So yes, we want you to collect photos and capture your life on a daily basis so you can have content to use in the future. That's working smarter, not harder. Because sometimes, you know, I don't want to post pictures when I look like this. Sometimes I want to post pictures where my hair's done. So then I go and get a picture of when my hair's done. But I also keep it real. And you see me in my bun not looking very attractive all the time, right? I just keep it real. I'm like, whatever. But it took me a long time to get over that, you know, because it's like, oh, well, if I'm taking a picture, I have to look perfect. I have to look all done up. I have to have my makeup on. Nope. You know what I said? I said, screw it. This is what I look like 90% of the time. So this is how people get to see me. Right. You got it, girl. You can do it.
I almost told you to look at my Instagram instead because it's been looking way better than my Facebook lately.
Okay, well, and that's awesome. So just make your Facebook look as good as your Instagram. Like I said, you can't have your eggs in one basket, right? You got to be on multiple platforms, working smarter, not harder, and being efficient and effective. Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. I don't necessarily feel the most confident and the best in my skin when I look this way, which is more or less what I'm concerned about, but I appreciate that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this share. Any feedback, questions, concern, or comments for Carly before we move on to our last Russian roulette? Yes, go for it, Lauren. What's your question? Honestly, I post the same thing to all of them and it works. That's awesome, Jocelyn. I'm glad. How much of my Snapchat should I post on Instagram and Facebook? So if you want people to start following you on Snapchat, I would make it like a once a day thing. I'm going to come in here just because my computer's dying. Sorry, guys. You have to listen to my team call. Did you steal my charger? Thief. That's my dad. Okay, so post once a day. If you want people to be following you on Snapchat, if you want Snapchat to be something beyond personal use, if you want it to be used for your business, it's something that you have to be intentional and consistent about, because it's not like I just posted one time, come follow me on Snapchat, or like used a Snapchat picture and then everyone just came follow me. It's something I've had to just remind people about over and over and over again, and now they're finally starting to get the hint. So once a day, no more really than once a day. There's no need to be. Sometimes I'll do it twice a day if I forget to take another picture on my camera roll. Because sometimes, you know, we're Snapchatting all the time. We forget to take actual pictures. So remember to take actual pictures and not just Snapchats, because those have value as well. Okay, Miss Courtney, where are you at, girlfriend? Hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
What are we going to look at tonight?
Ooh, let's look at my Instagram, because I feel like I know that I need to do work on my business page.
Okay, let's look in as Instagram. Wait, hold on. Sorry, for some reason it logged me out of Instagram, so I have to do it again. Whoa, there's a train.
Oh, yeah, I live by the tracks.
I was like, for once, that's a sound that's not behind me.
Yeah.
Why is it not letting me into Instagram? What is happening? Come on, Instagram.
Well, if you need to do my Facebook page, you can.
I'd really like to be able to get into my Instagram right now. This says there's a problem logging into my Instagram. Try again later. This is concerning. Let me try it one more time. Oh, here I'm logged in. Okay, really weird. It's H4H. Yeah, I found two H4H lifestyles. Oh my gosh, yes. Cindy said, I just watched the House Hunters episode where a guy bought a houseboat on Lake Union, where you posted that. I was so jealous. No, I saw that house. I've been watching the tiny house builders and all those tiny house shows on Netflix, and that's kind of where I got the idea. I totally saw that guy with the houseboat on Lake Union, and I was like, I've always wanted to stay in a houseboat, and I have to go to Seattle, so I might as well rent a houseboat. And believe it or not, like, it's very comparable. Like, it's cheaper than a hotel room in the city, at least. So it's been really fun. Okay, that was a tangent. Here's Courtney's Instagram. Let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so Courtney Klopp, aka Tiz. She's got her nickname, sense of personality. She's a coach, cook, yogi, trainer for health and happiness, PNW based. A way to contact her off of Instagram. She thrives on breaking stereotypes and judgment. Thrive with me. And then she's also got a link. What is this a link to, Courtney?
My YouTube.
Cool.
The last video I posted.
Cool. So I love using this link section. Typically, if I don't have something that I want people to go to, it's just linked to my Facebook. But definitely take advantage of this link section on Instagram and know that you can always edit and change it. So if you've got something specific that you want people to be going to or checking out, like she has a YouTube video that she just did and wants people to look at, send them there. So that's awesome that you're changing that up. Okay, so like just first glance, like just not comparison, but just, looking at this compared to, like I'm not comparing you guys personally, but just looking at the Instagram feeds. I want to be careful with that word because I don't like comparison. But I see a lot of Courtney's face, right? This is awesome because like you can just vibe with Courtney. There's something about eyeballs that people really connect with. They want to see your eyes. And you can see Courtney's eyes. You can see her face. She's a real human being doing real things. Whoa, Courtney, did you know that I have that tapestry too?
No.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
Crazy. I just bought it on my birthday last month.
Oh, I like your style. That's the best tapestry ever. It was hanging in my room for the longest time. Okay. But here we are. Okay, so just quick glance. Like, what are we seeing here? We're seeing food. We're seeing her working out. What I would say is some of these food pictures aren't the most visually appealing. Like, this just doesn't look very appetizing. So maybe if you're going to, like, I really think on social media, visual appealingness is a huge part of like what's going to get the most traction, what's going to get the most likes, when it's going to get the most engagement. So honestly, like if it's not a pretty picture, I don't post it. Sure, you could post it in your challenge group, but on your social media feed, you want to keep it, here, a plated meal or just something that's a little bit more picturesque. Obviously, I have no idea what this caption is. It's probably about keeping it real. I finally got toothpaste. Look at that. So it's totally, it's something, so maybe like just finding a different way to talk about the toothpaste or whatnot, because obviously it's really cool and something you want to share, but it's just kind of looks like if you have to stop, because you have to stop and think about, what is someone going to do? Like if someone's scrolling social media and they see this in their newsfeed, they're probably on Instagram. They're probably not even going to stop and look at it for very long. But look, some people did. See, I was planning on making toothpaste this week too. So some people obviously did. I just think that you would get better feedback from a post like this, which is adding a ton of value. She's adding value to people's lives, you guys, by giving them the recipe for their own homemade toothpaste, which is awesome. But she got the recipe from someone else, so she gave that person credit. She didn't just try to steal it. This is cool too because, like, I don't even know who this person is, but is this a big blogger, Courtney?
Well, the person I tagged is just a friend, but Crunchy Betty is just, I think she's a pretty popular blogger, but she's not on Instagram.
Oh, really?
I tried to find her so I'd be able to tag her, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, so sometimes like if you find a recipe on a blog, even small blogger, big blogger, tag them, and also take the time to like leave a comment on their blog post, because that's how Sarah found me. I was just a blogger, you guys, on social media, sharing my recipes on a blog. She made one of my recipes and built a friendship with me. So I always think of that same opportunity. Like anytime you're cooking or using something from someone else, take the time to give them positive feedback on it, because you never know, that could be the next coach on your team. And it would be really awesome if you had a coach on your team who's already blogging, right? Because that's a platform that they can be using to share their journey, right? Okay. I love how like Courtney definitely has her own brand or like vibe. You can definitely tell all of her pictures are very cohesive. She's using similar filters. She's using the same border. She's tagging them with her brand on it, Health for Happiness. So if someone does repost a picture, she's still getting photo credit for it. I loved this. She did a fun video of her just dancing. Like, this is really, sorry, now everyone gets to watch you dance. But like, no, but you guys, this is awesome. That's relatable. That's real. And it shows that she's like a human being. So just show some of your personality and like what you're doing beyond health and fitness, because that's going to really connect with people. I think it's great, Courtney. Let's see. Honestly, I think your Instagram is awesome. The only thing that I'm not seeing here is like an invitation or anything about coaching specifically. Have you ever made a post about joining your team on social media? Are you there, Courtney? Where'd she go? Courtney? Did we lose her? I can't tell. I think she got cut off somehow, maybe. I don't see her in the thing anymore. But the only thing really missing from Courtney's posts, maybe she'll watch the recording of this or hop back on in a second, but the only thing missing here is an invitation to join her team or an invitation to learn more about coaching. And it could be in some of these posts, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it because I'm not, digging deep into the captions. So she, like, here's the caption. I'm not really reading this, but let me be your wellness coach to a healthy body and happy life. So she's giving people call to actions for her challenge groups, which is awesome. But we want to make sure we're also putting out call to actions to join our team, to learn more about coaching or whatnot, because you really never know who's going to show interest, who's going to ask for more information, or who you're just going to plant a seed with. Even if they don't respond to you with a like or a comment or anything like that, you never know who's going to show interest simply by putting it out there. Hey, Courtney, did you get disconnected?
Yeah, my computer died.
Oh.
I had no idea it was even running low.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so I was just, I'm not going to go back to it. I was saying the only thing that I see missing from your social media or your Instagram per se is a call to action directly about coaching. Have you done a post yet, like inviting to your team on social media?
No.
Okay, so that's probably the only thing missing from your social media. And I know that can be scary, but what I was telling everyone on the call while you were disconnected is that doing that consistently plants seeds with people that there is an opportunity to join your team, and you never know who that's going to plant a seed with, that you would never reach out to them. There's someone out there that might see a direct post about coaching and be like, oh, I didn't know I could join Courtney and what she did. I just thought she was doing her health for happiness thing, and like that she's the boss, and they didn't know there was an opportunity to join you. So I'm going to challenge you in the next week to put up a direct post about coaching, a direct post about joining your team. And really, all of you on the call, if you haven't done that yet, you need to. It's scary at first, but the only way you get comfortable and confident talking about it is just simply by doing it. So if that's something you haven't done yet, if you haven't put a post out there saying, hey, look, I'm a coach, I also mentor other coaches, join my team, then you need to. And there is countless ways to do it. I'm not going to tell you necessarily how to do it. Do it a way that fits you and is authentic to you, but definitely pushes you outside your comfort zone. You can go scroll through my social media. If you would like some example posts about how to give a direct call to action about posting, I think we've got some in the team page, and I can definitely post some more for you as well. So are you up for the challenge, Courtney?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
ready. I'm nervous about it, but I'll do it.
All you gotta, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You just gotta do it, and the faster you do it, just it'll get easier and easier. Not that Band-Aids ripping off get easier over time, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like quick and easy, just get it over, and then it'll be easier every time thereafter, especially after you do the first time. So I'm excited to see your post. Feel free to tag me so that I do see it, because otherwise I tend to miss things. Any questions or feedback for Courtney? Anyone? No? Okay, Courtney messaged me as well, and I will send you a little prize for sharing tonight on the call. Thank you, all of you guys, for sharing tonight. This is Russian Roulette, which is something we will do on a semi-regular basis so that you guys can learn from each other and get constructive feedback on your social media accounts. Courtney Badger, you can go ahead and cut off the recording. Thank